Good morning, good morning, good morning. Get my cup. Good morning, Mimi. Or Nana, sorry. Oh, how you doing? How you doing? Good morning. So y'all listen. Yesterday, it was pretty okay. Until okay, let me start off by saying this. It was pretty okay. The whole time, a little bit hot and everything. But I mean it was fine. Everybody had fun. We picked where we was going to sit at this little park thing. You couldn't take the kids in the bathroom. You know, it was just too. You guys know where I'm going with this. It was too bad. It was a bucket. Scenery was great. Absolutely, yes. Hey babe.
What?
What'd you say at the bathroom? You didn't have a toilet?
It didn't have no toilet, it had a bucket.
He said it didn't have no toilet. It was a bucket. Okay, a real live bucket that you sit on. Okay, that's fine. You know, whatever. Well, it was just a horrible. People didn't actually use the bucket. They used anything. Anyway, so, you know, we was sitting there, got Chastity and Nicole to where they was going to be at and dropped them off. They went and seen a movie. Do you know how cheap that their movies are down there? For the new ones that just came out, like, it was horrible. But the new Barbie movie down here, it would be like what, probably about maybe 30 bucks, 25, 30 bucks a person. Down there, $7. Okay. If you're, if movies is something that anybody's ever into, highly recommend to go down there because the movies was cool. There wasn't, packed at all. That's what Chastity said. She enjoyed it. And then, you know, you could get your, it had, 3 little fast food restaurants right there. Chastity, she loved it. It was amazing for her. But then we, you know, Wooby started getting a little bit hungry. And I said, well, you know, why don't we go ahead and try to find somewhere that we could take, you know, take the baby in, kid friendly, you know, stuff like that. Well, go up there to this Pizza Hut. They was the nicest people there. I guess it was newly under new management, and they was like, yeah, go ahead, you know, bring your family in. That's what they told Nick. So we go ahead and we go in. They said, oh, you know, let them run all around, let them run around, let them have fun. Their little candy ball machines was only 25 cents and 50 cents, which was good. Their food was so much cheaper down there than here. It was cray. But, so everything's going good. And, we, you know, pick the kids back up. And, then it's time to take Nicole home. So we go ahead and take her home. Next thing you know, we're on the freeway just driving. And we see a Stady just sitting over on the corner of the road. Had his lights on, but just sitting there, pulled over. And so I was thinking that Nick would, you know, go around because that it was on my driving test. I've literally taken the pre-test 15, 20 times, the temp test. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that was a thing that you're supposed to do anytime you see someone like that. How you say it? Even a mailman. Yeah. Anyway, so Nick didn't do it. He just kept on going, but there was a few other cars ahead of him that was just flying. You know, just not flying, but just driving. They wasn't going over into the next lane. Well, they pulled Nick over. And so we get pulled over, and I'm excited because, you know what, this is the first time I can show my ID and not, you know, get in trouble. You know, like, hey, here you go. I'm here. You know, you can't get me this time. Well, no. He was a mean man, a mad mean man. So he comes up and he's explaining to Nick, do you know why I pulled you over? Nick goes, no. He said, well, I'm going to tell you it's because of our something law. They have a word for it. Anyway, so he tells Nick, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna run you and I'll be back. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, so he comes back with, I see a piece of paper in his hand, so I already know we're getting a ticket. Nick's just sitting there like, oh, you know, he's just gonna run us, he's gonna let us go. Okay, cool. Well, he didn't take my ID, didn't even ask for it. So with Nick, as the cop's coming back up, Wooby starts to roll down his window. You don't know if Wooby's going to say, hey, you know, he may jump out a cuss word. You never ever know with this kid. He may throw something out the window just because he's excited, you know. You never know. So I'm sitting there, and if you know Nick, you know Nick, okay? If you say something to him, he's going to come back at it. He knows better. So, the cop's saying to Nick, he's saying, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you this ticket. And as soon as he says, give us this ticket, I look over at Nick and I'm sitting there thinking myself, just shut up, babe. Keep your mouth shut. Just shut up, right? Well, Nick goes, hang on a second. Hang on. Let me let these dogs out. Come on. Come on, babies. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on, big boy. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Debo. Well, fine if you don't want to go out. Anyway, so Nick goes, how much is the ticket? And the cop goes, it's about $150. And he goes, you're supposed to be down here. You got to appear back in court. Or you got to appear in court. And Nick goes, 100, and I said, okay. I said, just give us the ticket, please. And he goes, do you have any questions? And I said, nope, not one at all. Not one at all. Can I please get the ticket? You know, that's totally fine. He's looking at Nick. He's looking at Nick as in, like he knew Nick wanted to say something, because Nick did. So like I said, if you know my husband, you know. Yeah. So in my mind, I love my husband to death. I really honestly do, but he can be a dickhead. He can. So I'm sitting there in my mind thinking, okay, this officer's acting like, you know, and then my husband can be a, you know. So how is this going to end, right? And you know, with them, okay, with some cops do take their job a little bit extreme, right? And they have that little power thing, like, yeah. And so I was just like, just please give us the ticket, sitting there thinking, so we could go ahead and go. Well, so we did. And so I don't know if you guys know anything about this, but Raymond's telling him not to go to court, to just pay the ticket. So then this way he doesn't get court cost when he goes to court. We got to be back down in Cincinnati on the 9th, on Corey's birthday. We got to be back down there. I'm on live. Anyway, so we got to be back down there. I got to get my drink, actually.
He said he's going back down there.
Yeah, I'm on live.
Oh,
I said, yeah, I know. Anyway, so, well, I didn't mean to trip you. Anyway, so, Nick's gonna go ahead and go back down there because, you know, he hasn't had a speeding ticket in over 30 years. Speeding ticket, any type of ticket. He did go to jail one time for dog tags, and that was my fault. That was from years ago when they came here looking for me. And the bounty hunter was just upset that Nick wouldn't give me up. And so they ran him, and they seen that he had something about dog tags, so they took him for dog tags. Literally. And I told him before, he knew about the dog tag thing, he did. But before that incident had happened, I always told him, if you ever go to jail on this, don't tell nobody that you're in there for dog tags, because that's just kind of a little bit embarrassing. If you pay the ticket, you shouldn't have to go to court, call and ask them. Well, Nick's saying he feels that if he goes to court, that the judge could end up possibly lowering the ticket or something like that. That's where Nick's coming from. But Ray said if he goes down there, they're going to get him for court costs as well. Plus an additional $40-some. I don't know. Ideally, you would think that, you know, he could maybe call down there and say he could or not. Right. You know, so Nick wants to go down there and appear and plead his case, like, you know, I was wrong, because he told me that he didn't know it was a thing. And I said, yes, babe, it's a thing. You know, you're supposed to get over in the next lane. And he said, well, I wonder why I didn't know that. I said, I don't know. Maybe you didn't have to take the test so many times as I did. But it was there. It's there, babe, in black and white. So, I don't know. But, yeah. He's saying that he's going to go. Raymond's telling him not to go because they'll just charge on another additional $100 some for the court costs. So, I don't know. But, this morning, got to go back over there to Ray's, and today's going to be the hard day, the actual putting the work in day, because we got to get this Bobcat on this trailer. Yeah, and then clean up around through there again some more. It's looking better though. But yeah, I guess today's one is, you know, just keep pushing. Keep pushing. I got a video of him. On the way back. I didn't post it. On the way back. After the cop left and we was driving, he said, I should have just ran. And I said, shut up, buddy. You ain't got an ounce of running in you. It was funny how he said it, though. Sorry. Excuse me. But, it's too hot to be out for long. I know. And, yeah, so, I've been trying to wake up Chastity because she's supposed to go over there with us because, what we need to do is just have a few different people over there, you know, working to get the things done. Went down there, tried to wake her up, she ain't getting up. I don't know, and I'd rather just go over there and do it myself. Yeah, so, today's Jimmy's birthday. Happy birthday! Happy birthday. That is cool. But, so yeah. Yep, that's what, oh, well, you make sure you tell him I said happy birthday. So, Old Yeller's over here already. Yeah. Talking about he was going to be over here at 6:45. I didn't get up till pushing 7. So, yeah. Guess going to get in here and see what's going on, but I had to come on real quick. I know we're a little bit late, but you know, it's okay. I'm here. I showed up. Yes. So with all that being said, I hope y'all have a great, amazing day. And I gotta shave my face later. I've been trying to do it for a few days, and hopefully today I should be able to do it after we get done. So I love y'all, and yeah, just have a great day.